Hello and welcome to Livigno Snow Park, where the Olympic spotlight turns to men's freeski big air qualification. 29 athletes, 3 runs each, 12 moving on to finals, and we're doing it under the lights in Livigno, where speed feels faster and amplitude looks, and certainly feels, bigger. Let's take a quick look at our session schedule. Men's freeski big air qualies. Starting us off out of Austria, Matej Svancer, second Olympics for the 21-year-old. He was 8th in slopestyle Beijing 2022, having a pretty good season so far. Second in slopestyle in locks, 3rd in big air in Beijing. Matej is a super creative skier, so we're excited to see him open up this heat with his first run.
Yeah, Matej thinks outside the box. If you don't think it's possible, he will make it possible. Excited to start off with him. Here he is dropping in for his first jump. Coming in switch. Looking over that left shoulder. Switch left triple 18. What a way to start the night.
Switch left trip 18, setting the pace.
Oh, and I didn't see that from the beginning. He kind of does the tail butter off the lip. So initiating that spin prematurely, adding in that extra style and difficulty that the judges are looking for. Getting that safety grab, you can see the hand on the ski throughout all 3 rotations.
A 92.25.
Wow, we are in the 90s. What a way to set the bar.
The pride of Fairfield, Connecticut is Mac Forehand, the 24-year-old in his second Olympic go-around. He finished 11th in this event 4 years ago in Beijing. His parents, Anne-Marie and Ray, making the trip over. Kid was on the snow by the age of 2, and here he is. He took this pretty seriously, went through the Stratton Mountain School, 14. Now he's on the biggest stage. Tom, your thoughts as we were talking prior to tonight's competition. You think he's a medal threat?
I think he's a medal threat in this event. I thought he was a medal threat for sure in slopestyle. Had a couple bobbles on the rails, but now it's only the jumps that counts. And he is an incredible big air skier, has the gold at X Games, has lots of results. Perfect switch, 1980. Bottom line, massive set, 109 feet of distance traveled. Look at the grab, too. I mean, he is holding that grab for 4 or 5 of the 5.5 rotations.
93.25. Mac Forehand is the new leader. He's the reigning and defending Olympic gold medalist from 4 years ago. Already picked up a gold medal here in slopestyle. Looking to double up, but first he's got to get into the top 12 and qualify for Tuesday night's final.
New to World Cups in the last 2 years has been the requirement of poles while using for all these events, and Birk has some of the best style now with the poles because he created his own pole company, and it's the grabs that matter most in a big air event. Doing the big spin, all the corks, but you have to be holding the ski, and it's those poles that he's sort of created for himself and others in the field that allow him to hold that grab. Same trick we saw from Mac Forehand with the same grab.
It's a 97.5, so another member of the 90 club, and Birk Ruud goes into 4th.
2 of your 3 jumps really perfectly, not just 1, so you gotta get another one down for that total score to get you into that top 12.
This is the man that started it all, Austria's Matej Svancer. He came out firing on his opening run, a 92.25, and now he's looking for something to pair with that. Tom, I dare say if he places another 90 down, so he'll have 2 90s, he's in the final.
I mean, I'd love to say that, but with the scoring tonight and the level, you just never know. But to me, that would be safe. Another athlete chipping the side of the course there. A little tail bong on the in-run. There's that takeoff, triple cork, and another perfect landing. It is just a night of spinning, flipping, and that's the playfulness. If you watch Matej ride a slopestyle course, look him up on Instagram. Look at that. Grabs the snow, drags the hand. First athlete we're seeing doing that, adding a little bit of flair to that takeoff. So instead of the butters I've talked about where they're spinning early and pressing off the nose and the tails, he's dragging his hand on the edge of that takeoff, then grabs the ski and does a triple cork, and just, it looks like he's having fun. I wish I could just go skiing for fun and do a hand drag triple cork. That'd be great.
So Matej looking for a second big score. Remember, he's already sitting on a pretty big one as he started off the competition. Svancer with a 92.25 and a 90. So back-to-back 90s. And look at his total, 182.25. He's got to be a near lock for the final. This is the man that led for most of run number 1, Matej Forehand from Fairfield, Connecticut, just 24 years of age in his second Olympic appearance. He finished 11th in Big Air 4 years ago in Beijing. He laid down an absolute amazing first run, 93.25. As his family looks on, his mom Anne-Marie, his dad Ray, they all made the trip from Fairfield to cheer on Mac.
Took off switch in that first jump. So look for a forward takeoff or spinning to the right. Looks like he's going to take off forward, do the nose butter. Oh, very smooth and casual for Mac. Just learned a new trick. It's a triple cork 16. So not as crazy as he can go for, but knows he's got to get 2 jumps down. There's a great sort of eye line of the nose butter, hitting that takeoff, spinning early, grabbing the safety grab.
So Matej Forehand already with a 93.25 in his pocket, waiting for another big score here, and still a third and final score. Look at this, an 89.75. His total, 183. The reigning and defending champion in Big Air from 4 years ago in Beijing. This is 25-year-old Birk Ruud from Oslo, Norway. He already has a gold medal around his neck, not right now, but he has one in his possession because he won the slopestyle competition just a few days ago, just ahead of American Alex Hall, who finished in silver medal position.
Now strategy, took off switch and spun to the left, so needs to spin in one of those other directions on this jump. Taking off forward, gonna spin to the left still, but this one, Birk puts it down, triple cork. Looked like he had the nose butter on the takeoff there as well. Smart play, so spinning switch left, and this one in the forward left direction. Need to spin.
Hi, Norge. Boom.
And the score for Birk Ruud, another 90, 90.25. He's sitting on a 181. So the qualification round for men's freeski big air is complete. Matej Forehand out of Connecticut is the #1 qualifier as he drops true heavy scores, 183 total. Joining him in that will be Troy Podmilsack and, of course, Connor Routh of Montana.